It's the Tetris building. It's a building designed and invented exclusively for my favorite video game. What's up, Monk Nation? It's me again, Monkoguessr's wife, aka Haraki420. We are back with another Timeguessr Daily. Monkoguessr is still out on a long walk somewhere in the world. We'll reveal where that is later with another photo. But for the meantime, you've got me. So let's see if we can redeem yesterday's terrible score and do a little bit better today. Okay. Oh, Brighton Pier. Fabulous. I know where that is. Nighttime, Brighton Pier. We're watching like a swoop or a swoop of starlings. What's the collective noun? I mean, I know it's a flock, but like, isn't there a... I don't know. It's winter time. We've got smartphones, looks like. So it's going to be relatively recent. Okay, let's start with the location. We are here. Brighton is on the south coast. Here is the pier. And if we're looking that way, then the pier's on our left-hand side. So we're here. Right? Yes. I was actually just watching a GeoWizard video where he also did Brighton Pier, and when they set the location for his, it was on the other side, but it was like out in the water, which is like pretty tough in terms of like being able to place it accurately. So we're just on the other side of this thing, so maybe we're about here. I think we're always kind of farther out than we think we are, because this is like where the sign is. Is the sign past the pavilion? Anyway, we're somewhere, maybe we're even more like here. And then year-wise, we're gonna be pretty recent, but you know, kind of who knows if it's 24, it would have had to been much earlier this year. We're paddleboarding. Honestly, no idea, so I'm gonna kind of hedge-ish and say 22. Let's go with 2022. 21, and we were very close, so a good score to start. That's also how yesterday started, so fingers crossed. Okay, next round. Right. I think we've learned our lesson about Russia. Which this is. God, I hope it is. That I always place things in places that either are Eastern Europe but not Russia, or put them in the wrong city in Russia. So this, I'm fairly confident, is Moscow. We're wearing fun little hats, though. This doesn't seem like the most angry of protests. It seems like kind of fun, so that's nice. I don't recognize this flag. I have no idea. But let's have a look at Moscow and see if we can determine where this is. These buildings in the background don't look dissimilar to like the kind of red square image we had the other week, so maybe I can finally benefit from previous weeks if I can just remember. There's the Kremlin. Yeah, red square's right here. Can we see the red buildings or this yellow building? I think that yellow building was in the last shot with like the bride, the last time we had red square. So maybe we can use that. Is this, I mean, that's, yeah, that's that thing from... That's the Tetris building. That will always be the Tetris building to me, and I'll hear nothing else. It's the Tetris building. It's a building designed and invented exclusively for my favorite video game. Okay, like, is Tetris my favorite video game? Yeah. Honestly, yeah. The way this looks is not making me feel super confident, but my background knowledge makes me feel super confident. But we all know how robust my background knowledge is. So I do want to make sure I'm feeling good about it first. But I'm so confident that this is the same background we saw in that wedding one. So if I'm wrong, I'll kick myself, I guess, but I don't really think I can get any better. So if it's gonna look white on top, but those look green, these look white. Could we be here somewhere? We've got multiple spires, that feels right. Okay, I'm just, you know, let's try. We got the green tops there. That's green. That's white. We could be looking kind of here-ish. And okay, what year is it? It doesn't look distinctively too like 80s. This leather coat, but again, like sometimes Eastern Europe, that sweater's pretty rad. Okay, I'm gonna guess that we're maybe somewhere in the late 90s or early 2000s. That's kind of the best I got. I want to say 2000. Because the clothes, this feels more early noughties. But that sweater, this feels 90s or even 80s. This feels, okay, let's do that. 91. It was in this park. It doesn't look green. Oh, it's not very green. It's a paved park. Okay, but we were close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Middle East. I've said it before. My knowledge of the Middle East is limited to war zones, which really skews things if you want to look back at history, because before a lot of things went mega haywire in many of these nations, they looked very different from how I was taught they looked in school. Got newspapers. People are reading the news. So I'm going to guess something newsworthy has gone on and we're like seeing the reaction on the street. I'm just trying to figure out why we would take this photo just here. Everyone's getting the daily news. Something's gone on, but I can't really see the front page. They're looking at like other pages. Okay, right. That flag. It's not Saudi Arabia. It's not Iraq. I don't think that's Iran. Are we in Jordan? It's not Lebanon. It's not Israel. That's not the Palestinian flag. Oh, Al-Afghani. That could be the flag of Afghanistan. I think it is. And I think if this is early noughties, then the US has announced something or... Yeah, okay, that kind of checks out to me logically. Back on track, we're in Afghanistan. Are we in Kabul? I'm gonna say yes, just because that makes a lot of sense. Oh gosh, okay, are we gonna be able to find any street names or anything? I didn't see a ton. But we're like somewhere in kind of a, you know, shopping district. I'm just gonna whack it in the middle of Kabul. Maybe over here, just to be safe. And let's say it's during the early... is it gonna be Bush years or Obama years? These genes, but again, like, who really knows? I think 2003 might be a good guess. Okay. No, we were in Jordan. Shoot. We were in Jordan. So the reference to Afghan was not helpful. Shit. I did say it. I did say it, but I didn't go with it. Anyway, well, that sucks. Oh, okay. To Justin Doved. Without your drive, your believing in your leadership this day would not have been possible. We're signing an important bill. Yeah, I think this is the signing of the Americans with Disabilities Act, which I believe, I mean, we got the Bush administration. He did 2 terms. This looks like we're in the White Garden, like, or White House front lawn, maybe. I feel like the ADA was signed in the late 70s or early 80s. It was like pretty late historically. What is going on, girl? Got all sorts of critters on you. Okay, let's start by trying to find. We've got these fountains. Where'd it go? There it is. Hi. Okay. President's Park. Is it gonna be over here? Yeah, we've got the red border here. So if that's the, yeah. So we're like here. We just need to figure out the year. I'm proud to be an American in the land of cross country. And I won't forget when Trump almost died. He got shot live on the TV screen. I'm gonna go, fuck. Okay. 90! It was as late as 90. I really thought it was in the 70s or 80s. Alright. Not that bad. Not that bad. I'm mad that it's on the other side of the White House, though. Oh, there's another fountain there. Work. Okay, so it could have been either. Okay, fine. Fine. Kind of annoying, but fine. I only lost a few points. Okay. Round 5. Don't lose it now. Don't lose it now, Haraki. Okay. Old-timey cars. These are 5-roof hotels, and they are the most modern in New England, so I'm going to assume we are up in New England. Is America in the 40s? Is there any reference to what state or city we're in? Henry Culver. Westinghouse, all states. Oh, Vermont. Haha, wonderful. We are in Vermont. We're at least past 41. So that's already making this much easier. Yeah, this looks like a homegirl is growing a victory garden. You know, she's supporting the effort. She's hearing the rumblings in Europe. Oh, look at these cute kids in their little outfits. That's fun. Okay. If only my grandparents weren't in a prison camp at the time, I would really love this era of American history. Okay, we're in Vermont. That's the capital, right? Montpelier? But where could we be? Burlington, Vermont is a large city. This doesn't look huge. It looks more like a normal built up American town, but it's quite busy. All right, so let's say we're in 43. I wish I could latchies. If we go to Montpelier, can we find latchies? This could be, because we've got a church here. Does it have a little spire? It does. Could we just be down this street? Is this Main Street? Looks like a main street to me. Is there a theater? Savoy Theater. Walgreens Bakery. And then, is that curving the right way though? But the church will be on this side, but it's curving that way. Not 100% sold, but I am pretty jazzed that it looks similar-ish. It's a 2-lane road. It's got cross streets. State. Oh, all state. State Street. That makes me feel like it's possible. It's the spire, though. That would kind of make sense. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say that if this is a theater, we're right by the theater. Which they've unfortunately kind of demolished a bit. So then if we're looking up this way, we can see that spire just poking up. Let's go for it. No! It was not in the same town at all. It was close to the border. What does that town look like? It better look the fucking same. It was another main street, very similar. Latchy's Theater. So if you did surf around Vermont longer, you probably could have found it. Mocha Joe's.
Goes by the name of Mocha Joe.
Did you say Mocha Joe? You know him? Nasty.
Mocha Joe's. All right. Well, you know, I think we did redeem ourselves after yesterday. We didn't break the game. We were only in the wrong country once. And I don't think the years were that bad. Middling, but not that bad. 40,000. You know what? I'll take it. Years were pretty solid. 1 year, 2 years, 1 year, 9 years on that second one. Oh, that was the Russia one, but I'm pretty happy about the location there. This one, the distance really killed me. So good on you if you went with the flag over that thing that referenced having Afghan rugs or something. For me, not bad. Still not my best score. My best score ever is 46,000, but you know, we did the thing. Okay, Relander did really well today. 44, Fig Bug, same. Bringing up the rear. Somebody has to. It's gonna be me, girl. Well done, guys. All right, so let's reveal where the monk is, or at least was yesterday, on today's little bonus game. So here's the photo that you saw yesterday. The monk featuring his best friends, All and Teapat. Here's where they were. They were in York, and specifically Clifford's Tower. I believe they were standing right down here. So well done if you guessed York. And here's today's photo. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It makes him happy. And if he's happy, he'll come back and he'll do so well. And you'll get to see more high scores from old Monkoguessr.